Okay, I'm gonna go down here and see how much more may have gotten done down here in the bottom. I can see it's been a lot of clearing out. Made some progress. If they were up here working today, which is Saturday, they've already left for the day. But you can start seeing how this is clearing out down here now. Got a pretty big pile of stuff we'll get up to in a minute, kind of burn out, and see where we're going from here. I'm gonna swing a little bit left here. That's the hillside where the house will be. Don't think they've gotten any more stumps out along there. They definitely take a couple of them that they pulled up and put them over in this pile up here. But I'm gonna take a swing around. As you can see, got a little bit of this dead wood out, but not a lot of it yet. You can really start to see the pond more. Let me zoom in here. See the pond some more in there. So they've made some real progress. I'm gonna have to, I don't know if you can see it, maybe I can zoom in here. Over here to the left, back in there, there's a little deer feeder. I'm gonna have to get that thing out before they start clearing around the pond some more. But I'm walking on down here. You can tell they've cleared out a lot up that tree line. They haven't got all the stumps out, but they've cleared a lot of the undergrowth stuff out of it. And they've cleared a lot more right there along the pond edge. I'll come back up and show you what it'll start looking like. You'll still see some of that dead wood there that we have in that widowmaker. But maybe it'll give you a shot of what it'll start looking a little bit more like out there at the pond from the front of the house. Should be getting a good bit better idea of what that's going to look like. Cleared some stumps out down here. They started clearing that out, but they didn't push it all off right there. Now you can get a better look at that pile. That stuff, unfortunately, is still going to have to be burned off. What they're doing is they're picking up a lot of stuff like this right here at my feet that you can see, and they've still got a few stumps there, but when they're getting the stumps up, when they're getting all this brush up, little small stuff that was left, tops of trees, stuff like that, they're pushing it up into this pile, and that'll get burned or buried, because that's not good for lumber or anything. So, and I'm gonna walk around here. Hadn't been able to get up there in a while. We'll go see if we see Clyde out here. I don't think we will today. But I can cut down through here. Let me walk. There's still some small stuff they've got to get up down through here. You can tell there's a hole where Stump had come out. I'm trying to kind of watch where I'm walking, making sure I don't step on anything that's going to end up moving on me. Yeah, I'll go back out the other way. But you can see we'll get a real clear view here of the pond at this point. They've cleared out a lot more of this than what I thought they'd probably be able to. Some small stuff, I may have to get that with my little weed whacker with the triangular blade stuff on it. Here we go. Now you got a pretty good view pond looking back up there towards the transmission line. See, we still got to clear off some of this, clear off some of this off the back, clear these things out over here on the side. You can kind of see, I'm gonna zoom in right in there. Maybe you can tell that's where the spring feeds into the pond there. And then back over in this corner right here is where we've got the overflow. And then as we move over here, right along in there is where the emergency overflow is. You can do that. That looks like a stick, best I can tell. Almost here, like I hear some deer moving over there. They probably start moving about this time of the day a little bit. It's not quite dark enough for them to be moving a lot. I was listening to that, see what that might be. Yeah, they've cleared a good bit of this up, little stuff. There's that, another look at that pile over there. So we get over here. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little bit. Right along there, you can see that kind of little darker area in there. That's where the spring feeds in from over there. But you can see we still got a few small trees up. They've cleared out a lot of that. There's still a little bit of that to push up over into the pile area. You see these stumps, and then that's looking back into the hillside where the house will be. So let me walk here around the pile, and then we'll walk back up by where the house is going to be, and we'll get a little shot off of there and finish up over there. See, there's a really big stump. Tell how big some of these trees were they had to take out of here. Man, what a lot of stuff. Oh man, let me come down here, see if I can get this thing. There we go. Little deer track right there. So some deer coming down close to this pile and stuff. We usually do have some moving through here, but we've probably messed them up a little bit with all this work going on, even though they don't move during the day through here. So there's still a little bit in here. You can see that they'll come in with the bulldozer and equipment and stuff, and they'll get this stuff and some tops of trees over there. I'm gonna step across this here where the you can see going back up. See if I can zoom in a little bit. You can see that orange there to the right of where the green ring is on the tree. That's the property line up there. So I've cleared pretty much up to the property line. So they've made some good progress on trying to get the stumps out and to do some of the cleaning up around here. It's here. So let me get around here and walk back up. I'll have to check that. There's some stuff to get pulled down there, but getting close to the line up that way. But he's cleared a lot of little stuff out, so it's out of the way so we can get these stumps out too. There's my, let me zoom in there. You can see my little post sitting there where I did some marking when they were trying to design the septic tank, and I had to mark the general vicinity of the house. I had 4 of those marked in here, but 3 of them have gotten basically taken out with all the maneuvering and cleaning and cutting and everything we've been doing. So I'm almost back up here to where the end of the hillside where the house will be. So I won't get all the way up at the top, because that'd be like if I was standing on top of the house and looking out. But I'll try to get along here where I think we'll be with the kind of the front of the house and the height. So this will be the view out the front of the house now. We'll get a real good view of the pond. We will see those lines a little bit, power lines. But this is everything we got for today. Looking out the house, down into the bottom, looking back up, on that ridge line. See, those trees will kind of block the actual power pole up there and everything. So this is the status that we have done today. I'll catch y'all next time.